it said 1 p.m. right here. And today this video is going to be about all the iPods I have. So first I'm going to start with the first iPod I have, and that's the iPod mini I got back in 2005. This is the second generation green 4 gig iPod mini. I got it around summer of 2005, and it's actually my so-called second one because the first one I have, after around 4 months of using it, I put it in the dryer along with my wet pants. It was in the back pocket, I didn't check, and it was, I guess, dried off pretty well. When it came out, all the edges were smoothed out, top and bottom, and it couldn't be used, but it could still turn on. There would just be this unhappy iPod face kind of on the screen. So, because I was studying somewhere else, I couldn't get it in the repair shop. So, waited till the summer of 2006 till I went back home, and they took it in. They didn't ask me why I had all the edges so rounded off so well, and they repaired it. I think it's still the first one, or they used most of the first iPod I had. If the stuff still worked, they just gave it a new shell, but most of the stuff they kind of kept, especially the stuff inside, because the battery doesn't really work as well as it did at first, and this hold button right there is still a bit rounded off. So that's why I think it's actually the first iPod, just refurbished or fixed. Second off, I went and got an iPod, which is now called iPod Classic. It was a 30 gig or 20 gig, 4th generation, white iPod. I got it off pretty cheap off someone. It was for storage mainly, but because it broke down pretty soon, I don't have it anymore. And then after that, I thought I never was gonna get any more iPod Classics, but I got the 5th generation, 2 of them. One was black, one was white. Both of them were 30 gigs, but one after another pretty much, because after I got the first one, it got stolen, or lost. And then the second one, it broke down pretty soon too. That wasn't my last iPod Classic. I got another iPod Classic 6th generation. It was an 80 gig black one, but soon that one was lost or stolen. So I got no iPod Classics to show. Next off, I have the iPod Nano, the stuck-over iPod mini, and this was actually a gift from the bank, for changing banks or opening accounts there, and they gave this 1 gig white iPod Nano. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I don't really use it that much. My mom uses it most of the time. And after iPod Nano, next iPod was the iPod Shuffle. I don't know, there's not much to say about this thing. It's a 1 gig silver 2nd generation, and I don't really use it as much because my mom used the iPod Nano and she said it wasn't really working that well. Now she uses this one, and I don't know who got it. Just appeared at home one day, and yeah, not much to say about this. Next, there is the iPod Touch. I got one pretty much right away after they announced it because it was just a great device. It still is. there's not much to say about it. This is actually my second one, because the first one I had, pretty much a few months after I got it, it was, lost, or maybe stolen. So I got another one around early 2008, and by the end, or around the middle of the year, they had this student, or this guy on college, whatever they call it, back to school, where they kind of clear the storage and so they can reintroduce new stuff during September. So they were giving away iPod Touches along with MacBooks, and I got a MacBook, so I got another free, which was a rebate iPod Touch. Don't really use it that much because this one still works, but not that much because I don't have really that great of a case to protect it, since it's so easy to scratch the back, which is one of the worst things that iPod Touches are, or mainly most of the iPods, have a super shiny mirror back. It's easy to scratch it, and yeah, for a device like that, I think they actually, do something that protects it, or not as easy to scratch. Maybe these kinds of cases, but no, they have a shiny back. So that's about all the iPods I have for now. 5 left out of, 10 or so. Soon there will be a next one adding to this family, which is the iPod 4th generation. I ordered it online and it's coming very soon. If they didn't have that camera, although lots of people are saying that it's not a great camera, and I think it'll be fine because I actually have a good camera, a DSLR anyways. So, but I don't have one that's really handy in my pocket all the time. So that's why I bought the 4th generation. If they didn't have that camera, I don't think I'll actually buy it. So that's about it.